Welcome to davidfouad.com. I'm your knowledgeable Winnipeg realtor. Today I'm going to teach you what homestead rights are in Manitoba and how they can affect your real estate. Here's a pretty typical situation. You're in a common law relationship and you've been together for at least 3 years in Manitoba. You own the real estate with title in your name. Your common law partner has neither. Therefore, your common law partner has homestead rights. What does that mean? It means that upon the sale of your property, they have first right of refusal, which means that they have to acknowledge something important on the offer to purchase upon the sale of your property. Now here's where it gets interesting. I'm the one who has to enforce homestead rights. So the buck stops here. I follow the rule of law, and I'll show you where I have to acknowledge the homestead rights on the offer to purchase. So on the fourth page of the residential offer to purchase form, there's a heading called Homestead Acts, and it talks about the homestead rights in Manitoba. And then there's a section called, with a heading, Homesteads Act Consent to Disposition and Acknowledgement. And here's where that common law partner either revokes or acknowledges their homestead rights to your property. So, if you're in a common law relationship that's healthy and going in the right direction, even when you sell your property, that common law partner has to acknowledge on the homestead rights. Let's say that relationship is no more. This is where it can get a little bit complicated. And let's even say you've had other common law relationships in your property during your ownership. It's the first relationship, it's the first common law partner that has homestead rights. So that means that I need to get in contact, at least I need to get them in front of me to go through this part of the offer to purchase. Now, why am I entitled, or if you will, licensed to do this part? It's because I have my Commissioner of Oaths, which I acquired through the Entrepreneurship of Manitoba department. And I have to go through a strict character and background professionalism check, and every 2 years I have to renew my certification. And here's the bad boy right here. So that allows me to facilitate the homestead right part of the offer to purchase form. Okay, now homestead rights, it's not something new to Manitoba. Homestead rights go as far back as the 1800s in Manitoba, and they were designed and implemented to protect the common law partner in a breakup who is deemed more financially vulnerable and therefore has homestead rights. They have a say to the sale of the property. The same holds true today. In fact, homestead rights even back then, as they are today, are not discriminatory towards age, gender, and even financial stability. Also, you can see how people can flip it around and take advantage of homestead rights in a negative way. You can have somebody who is even more financially secure, more stable, and even they can own other real estate personally, and they can have homestead rights to a property in your name. So you got to take it with a grain of salt, and you got to be wise when you enter into a common law relationship. I've even advised people to enter into a written agreement before they proceed with their common law relationship. There's nothing really wrong with that. It may seem impersonal, it may seem a bit harsh. When you look at the big picture, you can have a huge financial headache when it comes to selling your property. Now with homestead rights, it doesn't guarantee that that common law partner has a certain amount of money or percentage upon the sale of the proceeds. It has nothing to do with that. It simply means that they can acknowledge, yes, let's proceed with the sale. I do have homestead rights, or revoke them. Actually, regardless, they need to sign off on that homestead part of the offer to purchase. So unfortunately, even if they don't want anything to do with you anymore, you need to get them to do that. Now, I have read that people can revoke and attach homestead rights even outside of an offer to purchase. And that may be something that is better to do before you sell your property. So give it some thought. Now, a Commissioner of Oaths like myself can take care of something like that for you. And I would advise you to, as I said, think about it, put something in writing before you enter into that common law relationship. My final thought for you today is that if you like this video, which I hope you did, please like it. Please also subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can follow me on all my social media. And ultimately, if you want to connect with me, you can reach me at my email address, which is sales@davidfouad.com, or by phone at 204-228-0588. I'm glad you joined me today. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and I look forward to seeing you in the future. Thanks.